Hi everyone, it's Ann Huffman. I want to show you two things tonight. One, I'm sure you've noticed that my theme is now much darker. I wouldn't say it's necessarily black, more of a charcoal, but I'm going to show you how I was able to change it just in case some of you want to do that, and also how to change this background color, which is so important because there are times when you need to make sure that some of the actions that you've taken actually did apply. So let me show you first how to change the background color. There's a tool up here that looks like a wrench. Click on it, and mine is going very slow. Down here at the bottom, you see background color. Just click on it, and then this wheel comes up, and then pick whatever color you want. I usually click over here to sort of get my color started, and then I start clicking until I find something that is light enough, and hoping I can get to a beige color here somewhere in between. So this works for me. It's enough so that I can tell when I have an image on the screen that's white. So I'm just going to click off the color wheel now and close this out. And this is going to be my color. To change the theme requires you to know how to unzip a folder. So let me just go over here to my Windows Explorer and show you what you need to do. There's a file that is called, well, I have version 0.92.2, but I know that it will work in the 0.91. I will try to figure out how to put a link to this so that you can get it. But for those of you that are in my group, I'll upload the files if you're interested in it. But I've already unzipped it, so I'm just going to double click on it, and you're going to get all of these files because some people's system is 32 bits, others like mine is 64 bit. You need to know which one of them it is, and to find that out, probably go down here to this bottom left, and let's just say for the Cortana, I'll type in system and see if that gets me to it. I don't remember exactly where. It's been a while since I had to look to make sure that I am 64 bit. So let's see what shows up here. Yes, system type. I am 64. So that's how I was able to find it. So what you want to do is, let me just go back over here. You know that mine is dark now. So I'm going to close out of it. Close without saving. And I'm going to go back to my bright theme, which is white. And I'm a 64 bit. So I'm just going to double click here. The dark makes it darker, and if you get tired of it being dark and you want to go back to the original, that's what you would end up clicking, is the return to bright. Now I already have one thing installing on this computer, so I'm hoping that it will allow for something else to be able to install at the same time. And yes, it is. So you're going to click on extract. I don't know if yours does this, but that's how my Windows system gives me an extra. You're going to click yes to all. And now let's go back and click on Inkscape, which mine always takes a few extra minutes, it seems like, to load up. I don't know why it does, but it does. And when it comes back up, it should be back to the white color. Let me pause this until my Inkscape loads up. Like I say, mine does take a while. I'm searching here for my pause button. If I didn't need it, it wouldn't be an issue. So let's click here. Okay, I'm back. So this is what it looks like now that I've told it to go back to the bright theme. It's back to where it was before. So now I'm going to go back to the black theme or the dark theme. So I'm going back to my Windows Explorer and I'm going to double click set dark theme. Click extract, answer yes, yes to all. And I just realized I should have closed Inkscape. And so now when I reopen it, it should have the dark theme. And I hope it doesn't take as long as it did the last time. Oh, there we go. So that's how you get to your dark theme. And while I'm here, I just want to say that this view does change sometimes. So it's currently at the default, which is what I like. Um, that's custom, which gives me a whole lot more of my tools. The snap cusp tool that aggravates me is the one that's sitting here, so I would click it. If I go back and I say I want the default view, um, then it's usually over here on the side. I think that's it right there. And it is enabled. So if you don't like it like I don't like it, then click on it to disable it. So we're back to black. Let's go back up here and change the background color. I'm just going to click on it and find my color again. I guess this light gray looks, really cool with it. Although I liked just trying to get to this corner to get a much lighter piece. So that isn't going to work. So let me just go over here and start sliding some things and see if I can use the slider to kind of get to where uh, I want to be. So I guess that's where I'll be. I'm not going to waste time in this tutorial trying to show you, trying to get the color that I'm looking for, but you get the gist of it. So now you know how to go to the black theme. Now you know how to change your background color, and where that is important, really important, and I'm just going to click import so I don't have to open up a new window, is to bring in something. Let's bring this one in. When there's a white background and you want to do some things to it, at least you'll be able to know if you can see through certain areas on it.